And it goes a little something like
I'll keep love you warm all summer, and after fall, I'll keep.
Hello, viewers. Welcome again today to continue our topic that we'll be trying to explain. We'll be talking about how to develop and improve yourself, as a person, not only as a woman, because developing and improving ourselves is for all human beings. And today we are looking into developing and improving yourself socially. The way God created us, He created us, we are all social beings. We are to interact with others. We are to socialize with people. So, but how do we do that? How do we improve on that? Because so many people are struggling, on how to, to build relationship, to interact, or to keep good relationship. You cannot be alone. No one is an isolation. No one is an island of himself. There is something to gain from others in our interacting and building relationship with others. And there are some things others too can give from you. There is something to give. God created all of us in our own distinct, unique, and special way. There is something that is in you that is not in me. So therefore, we have to rub mind, we have to connect, we have to build network to improve on ourselves. If we look through the Bible or recent times, it's just so obvious that networking is very important. So how do we nurture and keep relationship? It depends on how our ability to socialize with others. So we have to develop the way to socialize, and there are things we have to improve upon in order to socialize perfectly, or if not perfect, in a good way, to be able to keep relationship that will improve us and we too improving others. Is a two-ways relationship. You are gaining from others and they are gaining from you. And there are not all relationships are good. We have to first of all talk about that. We have to establish that. Not all. Any relationship that does not improve you, that does not encourage your potentials, that does not encourage your purpose, fulfilling purpose, that does not improve yourself, make a better you, to bring out the best out of you, that is not a good relationship. Or any relationship that you are in that triggers you or that make you feel unworthy of yourself, low self, make you have low self-esteem, or when you are with that such a person or such group, you are not happy, you are not discovering who you are, or there are people looking down on you. No, that is not a good relationship that will improve you or improve your self-worth. You want to look for a relationship that improves you. When you see them, you are happy. When you are around them, you feel secure, you feel safe. It's like they help you, they help your personality and all of that, and they correct you too, they improve you. When you are going out of the way, they correct you. That's a good relationship. And how do we improve on our relationship so that we not keep maybe being heartbroken or breaking people's hearts? We have to look at our communication skills. How do we communicate? How do you communicate? You want to learn how to listen, than just talking. You want to feel, you want to empathize, learn how to empathize with people, to sympathize with people, putting yourself into the other person's shoe, what the other person is going through. Imagine it is happening to you. You want to do unto others what you want them to do to you. You want to enjoy, relationship with people. You don't want to talk anyhow. You want to think before you talk. There are ways to speak, communication skills. There are right words to use. There are words that you say or that people say to you and you hurt their feelings, and the relationship will be shattered. No, there is a way to speak. There are words to speak that break people's hearts. Not only killing people that maybe with arm or whatever, that or weapon. No, there are words that kill. You want to learn positive words that will edify others. Edifying words. We are the salt of the earth. We have to bring a sweet savor to people's life. You want to be able to encourage people. You want to think before you speak. If I say this thing now, if people say this to me? Will I like it? No matter what is going on, you have to improve on the situation that you are in. Positive ways. You want to encourage others. You want to put people you put yourself in people's shoe. You want to imagine what they are going to feel and feel with them, empathize with them, sympathize with people, and let's just make our world a better place. Not slandering people, gossiping, backbiting people, spreading false news, or even though somebody confided in you and tell you about their situation, he didn't tell you to share it. If the person wants other people to know him or how we go ahead and tell that, no matter, even though you people are a group of friends, don't be slandering, don't be a rumor monger, rumor carrier, So you have to be careful, your communication skill. Another thing we have to look into, we want to look about conflict resolution. When there is conflict, there is bound to be conflict, disagreement, anywhere, anyhow. There is bound to be conflict. How do you resolve issues when they come? You want to sit down, you want to think, no matter what triggers you, no matter how angry you are, that what shows maturity, knowing that there is bound to be issues, disagreement. But the important thing is that offenses will always come. The Bible even establish that it will come, but let it not come through you. Let it not be coming from through you. Let you not be the cause of the offenses. And when it comes, how do you resolve issue? We don't have to fight. We don't have to throw away the relationship we have built for so many years. We want to value our relationship. We want to value family, times and the times that we have spent together, times that we have shared. You want to place value on that. We want to continue relationship, so there's a good way to what, resolve conflict. So we have to, strategically, in wisdom, and at times you just have to let go. Not sometimes somebody hurts you, you just have to learn, build up build up capacity to just let go, not everything that you will react to, so that to keep and nurture our relationship, and that will not be losing important relationship in our lives. And we have to care. Jesus said, love one another. We have to love one another. We have to show the love of Christ. We have to sympathize with others. Even if there is problem, we have to handle it in a mature way. Sometimes we have to pray, but we shouldn't throw away what we have. Take time, what we have built, relationship we have enjoyed, people that we have enjoyed. We can't do life alone. People, you have to build network. People that you have network that's in your circle. People that are in your space, that you can look, you can vouch for them. They are your friends. We have to think of a way. We have to know how to important way of resolving resolution. But sometimes, if we are not able to resolve it, we want to go for what they call it, counseling. Somebody that we look up to, that we all enjoy their presence. We have so many out there now. Mothers that we look up to, fathers that we look up to, that we know that will not be biased, that will not be somebody neutral to tell us maybe there's something we want the other person to know, or something that they want you to know. Maybe you are failing to understand. But of course, if we are friends, if we are sister, so we say be your brother's keeper. We have to show some understanding, show some love. What it is, there is nothing in this world after all. There's nothing, there's not everything. Well, no matter the wealth, the riches, the accomplishment, the accolades, what have you that we have, is not going to go with us. We didn't come to the world with them. We are going to just use it here. So let's not throw away good relationship that we have nurtured, that we have enjoyed. It's on both sides. So we have to learn how to resolve conflict. And also another thing we have to look at it about emotional intelligence. It's very important as a human being. We have to learn it. Emotional intelligence, not everything. Benin we say, if you scratch this body the way it scratch you, you will peel it. So emotional intelligence, that is not everything that triggers you that you will react to. You don't even have to react. The Bible says, be calm and you will know that I am God. He even said, he said, leave vengeance is mine. Just calmly learn how to, to be able to Be patient. Learn how to be patient, how to endure. The Bible will talk about perseverance, long suffering with the other person. They might be going through certain things that you don't know. So in emotional intelligence, you want to learn how to absorb issues. You don't don't say nothing when you are when you are angry. That's not the right time to talk. Want to look at things critically. That's why they say critical thinking. Look at it from the other side. Try to put yourself in the other person's shoe. They have known the person all this while. You know how they behave. You might have some little understanding about them. You might say, something might be wrong. Something is going through. Maybe something is triggering her or him. What happened? Maybe there is something he or she is dealing with emotionally. Maybe at that time he or she doesn't want to share it with you. So you now on your side, you have to absorb it, be able to absorb it first. Then later on, you can talk about it. So therefore, you want to know emotional intelligence. There are ways, these things I'm pointing out, you have to go, there are ways to do them. And if I say I should go deeply into each and every one of them, this podcast, or what I call it, it will take a longer time. So I've talked about communication skill, I've talked about conflict resolution, and I've talked about emotional intelligence. The other thing we have to talk about building your self-confidence. You want to have confidence, because I discovered that some people, they don't know how, or they don't want to communicate their feelings the way to feel to the other person, to our our partners, all our friends, our family members, and all of that. We want to be confident. Be confident enough. Know how to talk, and know the way to talk, and know when to talk. And be confident to share your feelings. That one thing, when I came to the developed world the first time, that's what first thing I discovered. They are able to tell you the way you have made them feel. Be able in a matured way, tell the other person, when you did that thing, look at how I felt. When you said that, look at how I felt. Be able, have confidence, self-confidence in yourself. Yeah, you want to know who you are. You want to build self-confidence, and there are ways we build self-confidence. So that is how we have to develop and improve. There are so many points, so many things we have to look at, but this is a very important one. In order to socialize successfully with people out there, we have to develop and improve on our social skills and social attribute, the best way to keep relationship, to interact with people, the best way to socialize, to think about others, not putting people down, killing their self-worth, making them feel worthless of themselves, or some are even already in a bad shape, a bad situation. You go and add to it, and at the end of the day, the person might think what are they now doing in life. We can use words kill, and some people can go as far as committing suicide because of the ways people have made them feel. No, let's be sympathetic. Let's be our brother's keeper, as the Bible has taught us to be. If you are a Christian, think about others. Think for others first. He said, do unto others as you want them to do unto you. And say, love your neighbor as yourself. Love people the way you love yourself. You love good things, they too love good things. You love the way you would want to be treated. Treat others like that. The way when you treat others sarcastically, they are bound to treat you sarcastically. But when you are warm, when you are loving, when you are understanding, you see people tends to become close to you. So we have to look into that. If we know before now, maybe we don't have this understanding. It's like the one time I was discussing with a friend, we're like, this emotional intelligence thing, why is it coming now? I wish I knew all of this before I grew up, or even before I started making friends, or even before I got married. It would have been so good. Emotional intelligence is very good. It's good. And in fact, I think I'm going to write a book about that. It's very good. It's something that everybody has to go and learn, so that with this world we know how to live better. We know how to encourage one another. We know how to live in love. Enjoy life. There is nothing in life Let's enjoy life. Let's enjoy our relationship. Let's love one another genuinely. Envy, jealousy, like one of our mama would say, is not it. What is that? What will that give to you? You see somebody, there's a song in my place that said, he said, be happy for your neighbor's blessing. Your own is next in line. So people are not being blessed because of envy. Let's put away envy. Let's put away disliking others, slandering people. If they have done anything wrong, God said, judge not, you will not be judged. God, he said, leave vengeance for me, he will repay. God know how to deal with them. It's not you. You are not God, what they call it, advocate. You are not God's advocate. You are not assistant, the Holy Spirit that will do the work. God knows his job. You do your own. Love people. Sometimes we just have to let go. There's a passage in the Bible that talks about, it says, rather be defrauded instead of you, a Christian, dragging themselves to the law court, or you brothers and sisters, you hatred in the home. Imagine brothers and sisters will carry their sisters or their brothers' issue to go and be related to strangers outside. What will you gain in doing all of that? Instead, the Bible says, suffer to be defrauded. God will repay you and God will reward you for every relationship that you have suffered. But let's love one another. Let's learn how to love. It's a new year, a new era. Let's be a new you. Let's make our society a better place. Our company, our network, our circle, the household of God. Let's love. Genuine love. Jesus said, love one another as I have loved you. If you can't love, if you cannot empathize, if you cannot sympathize, you cannot bear little things, you cannot persevere, you cannot be patient, you cannot endure, how do we will be able to socialize, successfully? So we have to look into our social being. We are a social being. No man is an island. You cannot go and build, or is it possible for you to go to one bush somewhere or a forest or what have you, what they call it, desert, and go and build a house and you are there all by yourself, you and animals and the sky, the trees. It's not possible. So we must communicate, we interact with people. So we want to improve and develop and improve on the way we do all of that, so that we can have a better place, enjoy life, and others enjoy us too. Thank you. I think I've said enough. Have a most fruitful and blessed day. Thank you, subscribers. Please subscribe, please comment, please likes. And if you want us to discuss this thing one-on-one, if you have any question you want me to talk about each point that I've mentioned, I brought out 4 points. I'm a coach, a life coach. I'm a certified coach. So we can do all of that. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Bye. This is Motherhood with Edna. Bye for now.
And it goes a little something like